love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100.
Welcome back to Peak Performance Mentor. I'm your host, Diego Natale, and today we are talking about a cognitive bias that is quietly blocking your performance every single day. Imagine you spill coffee on your shirt before a big meeting. You walk in, you sit down, and for the next hour, you cannot stop thinking about that stain. You're convinced everybody sees you. You're convinced everyone is judging you. You are distracted, you're tense, your performance obviously suffers. Here is the truth. Nobody noticed. That is the spotlight effect, and it's costing you more than you think. Let's go into it. There are 4 important points about this bias. Let's call them laws. Law number 1, you are not the center of the room. If you are a narcissist, like probably I am, you feel like you are the center of the universe, but you are not. The spotlight effect is a cognitive bias first documented by a bunch of psychologists, Thomas Gilovich, Victoria Medvec, and Kenneth Sabisky. Probably I'm butchering these names, but there was a study at Cornell University in the year 2000. The findings was simple but powerful. We consistently overestimate how much other people notice us, observe us, or even judge us. In the experiment, students were asked to wear a very embarrassing t-shirt and then walk into a room full with people. The students believe 50% of the room had noticed the shirt. The real number, fewer than 25%. We believe we are seeing roughly twice as much as we actually are. The spotlight feels real, but it's a mental projection, not the reality. Law number 2, the root case. So what this means is everyone is running their own spotlight. So first, you live inside your own experience. Your emotions, your mistakes, your appearance, they're vivid and loud inside your head. So you assume they must be equally loud to everybody else. They are not. The second point is you anchor on yourself. This is called the anchor bias. You start from your own intense self-awareness and you fail to adjust for how little attention others are actually paying to you. Third, and this is the most powerful one, let me tell you, everyone else is doing exactly the same. So they have their own spotlight. Right now, the person you're worried about judging you, they are worried about you judging them. You are not the only one with the spotlight. Everybody in the room is standing in their own. Use this for your tactic advantage. Law number 3, the performance cost. Obviously, there is a cost attached to it. The invisible audience is blocking you. Here is where this gets serious for your performance. The spotlight effect does not just make you feel uncomfortable. It changes what you do. It makes you hesitate before speaking in a meeting, afraid your idea is gonna sound obvious or wrong. It makes you avoid the gym, the stage, the camera. I love the camera, by the way. But it makes you afraid of being judged by strangers. It makes you relay conversations at night, convince everybody notice that one moment you hesitate or stumble. It makes you dress, speak, and live for an audience that largely is not watching. So reflect about this. Most of the fear you carry in public is paid for an audience that does not exist. Think about that, and think about what that costs you over a year, over a career, or over your lifetime. Law number 4, and here are 4 strategies that you will use to step out of the spotlight. This is how you can break free. Strategy number 1, shift your perspective deliberately. Ask yourself the simple question, do I remember what every person was wearing at the last meeting, at the last event I attended? Almost certainly nobody remembers. Other people are doing the same with you. Practice this, reframe daily. and your default assumption will change. Strategy number 2, ignore the spotlight effect. Waiting to feel comfortable before you act means waiting for an audience that will never show up. Peak performers speak first, raise their hands first, they step forwards first, and they discover this is a technique that I have used for years. I raise my hands first to present a topic outside my expertise, to handle stress better and get used to being in that discomfort zone, because in the comfort zones nothing grows. Action, we know, is the evidence your brain needs to dissolve the illusion. So action is what motivates you. We talk about always, and listen, you live once, you are human. So by doing this, you will grow. Think about yourself and don't be afraid. Strategy number 3 against the spotlight effect is the 10-10 rule. I think we mentioned this in another episode. When you feel the spotlight burning you, ask these 3 questions. Will this moment matter in 10 minutes, in 10 months, or in 10 years? For almost every social fear you carry, the answer is no, no, and no. Then we have the strategy number 4, which is something that I highly recommend. Build exposure gradually. Research in behavioral psychology confirms this very clearly. Repeated low-stakes public actions reducing spotlight sensitivity over time. 1 opinion per week, 1 introduction per year, 1 piece of work shared publicly per week. Frequency dissolves the illusion because you get good at what you practice, right? So my advice is get exposure, and very important, before any meeting or any speak, practice, practice, practice. Practice make you perfect. In conclusion, for this special point is the most important audience in your life is the one inside your head. Free yourself from the imaginary audience and, don't give a fuck about what people think about you. Your performance will expand accordingly. We talk in other episodes about positive reassurance and how your thought actually shapes your reality. So, to refrain and summarize, the takeaway in here is you need to understand that we overestimate how much others notice and judge us. The core bias is this spotlight effect is an egocentric bias anchoring on self-experience. We perceive twice more visibility than reality shows. We think more people are noticing what we do, and in reality, they don't. And there is a performance cost associated with that. Then we saw the 4 strategies in order to improve and avoid the spotlight effect, which is number 1, shift perspective. Recall how little others notice you. Strategy 2 is act before comfort arrives. Do what you have to even when you pee your pants, and that is what defines success. Everybody is afraid of something. Just dig into the discomfort zone. Strategy 3, the 10-10-10 rule, and strategy 4, gradual exposure dissolves the sensitivity. So practice, 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 make you perfect. Hey, this is all I have for you today. If you find meaning and if you find the material presented here was interested and useful to you, please click the subscribe button and share in other media so we can grow organically. I'm gonna leave you as I always do. Be grateful for all those little positive things that you have in your life, and you will unfold a life of gratitude. Be nicer to each other and know that you are appreciated, my friend. Until next time, this is Big Performance Mentor. Ciao.
Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's